Okay, so we're gonna begin with our games, and we are playing the first game as white pieces. So we play the king's pawn opening, French, and then d4, b6, c4, knight c3, defending the pawn, and f4. Now over here comes d6. So we'll take out the knight to f3, along with bishop d3 and castling. So black's turn. Black continue with the move a6, and then we play a4. Idea is to block b5. Now he play knight f6. Over here in this position we have either d5 or e5. So we continue with e5 without wasting time. Black takes. We also take it back and attack this knight. Ultimately the knight has to move. Now he has to move the knight back to g8. That's one of the safest options which he is having. And let's see what he responds. Knight g8 is the best move over here. So he continued with the move knight g8 as we told, and then we can continue with queen b3. Okay, so over here we'll continue with the move a5. Then he push. So what can we play over here? uh I will say moving the knight is quite better. I can move. So we continue with a5. Now this is black to play. Let's see how black responds. Black continues c5, and then we push the pawn forward d5. Idea is if we take, then pawn take it back, and then we're gonna play e6, then bishop g6. That will be a quite better plan. So e6 if we take, bishop g6, the king moves here as a first variation, and then knight here. That's the mate. Knight comes to f6. So over here we can continue with capturing this pawn, giving a check, the king take it back, and then knight goes to e5, giving another check. The king moves there, then bishop here. So let's see how black responds now. Black play king to e8. We play bishop g6. The king has to move. That's the only possible move. So let's see. Okay, black takes king f8, and then bishop comes to x5, controlling this. We can have knight check, taking the rook, giving another check and all. So over here bishop take d5, first move. We continue with knight take d5. The queen take it, queen take it. Knight cannot take it cause this is a pin. So that was a free knight. Alright, so black to play. Black go with queen d6, and we have knight g6 check. The king has to move in any of these two squares, and that's his call where he want to move and all. So black continue with king to e8. We capture this rook. The king moves here. King can go in any of these two squares. Okay, king comes here. Knight take on this, giving check. Bishop take. Then we have queen take queen. The king take it back as usual, and then we gonna take out the knight. Knight f7. Now this is another check. This bishop is also quite useful for black, giving checks and all. Anyway, so let's see how black responds. Here, black play king to c7, and it's time to take out the bishop, giving another check. The king comes here, then bishop check and win the rook. So you can expect king comes here, bishop f3 attacking the rook, and we capture this in the next move. So that's an very easy win for us. Alright, king e7. We play knight to e5. If we take, bishop take. No, king e6. So knight e3. Now we cannot take that. Okay, knight check. The bishop here will always be a threat. So we make bishop e5. Idea is the rook file. Now that's a pin. We can eliminate this bishop in the next move. So black to play. Uh, let's see how he responds. The king can move. Alright, knight e7. So we simply take bishop, won't take it back, and then knight take on this a6. Move the knight here, push the pawns forward. That will be our development plan. So this is black's turn. Alright, black resigns. Now we have another game on the board, and we are playing as black. We play knight f6. Well, this is white to play. White plays c4. Okay, knight f3. g6. The king's Indian along with bishop g7 and castling. So white play castling. Now we play c6, blocking this diagonal, and then open up with e5. He plays c4. Now over here, uh, we'll continue with a very simple move, x6. The idea is to block the knight and the bishop coming, and then we'll take the queen to a5. Now he'll play bishop here, thinking as a developing move and protecting. Bishop d2 was more accurate, but he played bishop e2, and then uh okay, bishop e6. Idea is to attack this diagonal. So on, you can expect a move like queen d3, and then we can play c5. Alright, so this is white's turn. If the queen comes to d3, we can even have knight a6. Queen d3, knight a6, and knight here. So he eliminates the pawn. We continue, knight take on d5, and we will take that anytime. Bishop take, queen takes, so you can expect knight take on this. Knight take, we have pawn take it back. If I'll take back from the bishop, taking back from the bishop, and then he'll take the knight back. He'll quickly offer the trace, so I just decline that. a3, and then knight c6. b4, queen b6, attacking this pawn. Now idea will be simple. We'll take bishop g4 and quickly eliminate this along with attacking this pawn. So this is white to play. White play rook c1. We take the bishop g4 so that we could quickly eliminate the knight in the next move. Now let's see what he responds. And if you are enjoying the stream, like the live stream. So white to play. White go with e3. Alright. We'll continue with the move e5. Take, knight take. Okay, e5. Hmm. Now let's see what he responds. And if you are enjoying the stream, do like the live stream. Welcome King Santa to my channel. Hmm. Yes, I can teach you chess. You can go to my channel. I have uploaded a lot of videos on many openings. And if you want any other opening, like on any topic, if I can make any video, you can just ask in the comments. Okay, I'll make a video on that.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hmm. Uh, all right. So he take knight take. Now that's also quite a trouble. Cause knight take bishop take. So we quickly play bishop take e5. Idea is to trade off. He will not take, then we'll take it. That's simple. Okay, he take it, knight take, and now we attack this. Now we have knight take f3, and then rook to d8, attacking the queen. Queen take this. No, queen here. F5 is not a good move. No, F5. Oh my god. Okay, so I play bishop x3 and then f5. Queen check. That's a blunder. King moves and then he take it. Okay. Rook to c8. Welcome Daniel to my channel. Now white play queen d4 check. We simply trade. He take it back. Rook comes here, attacking this pawn. Hmm. Rook to c7. King f7. I mean rook f7. Now he take. We also take it back. And rook comes to d1. We play king to e6. e6 from being, protected and all. If you want to challenge me, you can send me the challenges at mychess.com ID. Okay. King f6. D5 and then G5. Idea will be f4 and all. Welcome. I'm not America to my channel. Hmm. King G7. He played E6. We play H5. King F6. Uh, King Chanter. What's your question? Like on what should I reply you? So black, he captured his pawn, and that's a mistake. Obviously. Now he can continue pushing these pawns forward. Hmm. So we play H4. Pawn take, pawn take. We go on, capture the G3 pawn. After retake, we play F4. Hmm. Welcome Parichat Das, and welcome Ahmed to my channel. Rook D4, attacking these two pawns. He can push the pawn forward. That's the most safest option which he have. A5, so we quickly take it. The pawn take it back, and then Rook A4. Rook A3 check. King comes to F5. King f6, rook a4. Now these are going to be very basic moves. King e7, rook a5. White try to play this. Rook take this pawn and rook take this. So bishop x3, we play the king f6. That's the mistake. So we have another game, and that was aborted. Well, we have another one. Now we are playing as black. White to play. White can play e4. Okay, d4. So we play knight f6. The Indian game, he plays c4. We play g6. White play knight c3. We play bishop g7. That's a King's Indian defense setup. So let's see what he responds. Knight c3. We'll play bishop g7. Okay. Oh my god. d6 was to be played. Now we have d6. White to play. White can play f3. Knight f3. That's his call. x4. Alright. We play e5. E5 is one of the aggressive setup against this. Knight take x5. Rook take this. That's what I want. The rook take it. G4. So G4 we play knight F4, bishop take, pawn take, bishop activated, and so on. Now we have a queen file open, queen diagonal open, bishop take on d4, queen take on this, and then queen f6. So if we try to make some move like queen x6, then queen take on this. Okay, queen take queen, then bishop take it. Now let's see what he responds. Uh, White's turn where white is thinking. White go on with queen x2. Alright, now we need to protect this pawn. Bishop takes c3 check, pawn take, queen take. Hmm. I am 19 years old. Alright, now we have another check, queen b2. Protecting this pawn is more important. King f3. Alright, so we have another queen f6. King comes to e3. Should I play h5? Queen g7. Let's try this. Bishop take on g4. We are attacking this pawn. Hmm. Alright, so welcome to Packer Das. If you want to play against me, you can just send me the challenges. That's it. Okay, you can go to my chess.com ID. I hope you know my chess.com ID, and you can send me the challenge. The Kings of Chess official. This is my chess.com ID. So you just go search for this, and you can play against me. Okay. Knight c6. Idea is knight check and take the bishop. Alright, now it is time take the rook. Hmm. King moves there. Knight take this. No, king. Okay. King here. Knight take bishop. Hmm. Because that was a free bishop, that's why we just take that. Play queen check and take the queen in the next move. So this is white's turn, where white is thinking. And if you are enjoying the stream, do like the live stream. Uh, white to play. Let's see where white plays the king. Okay, he play the move pawn to f4. We play knight take f4. If we take this, the knight check, that will be a double check. You can take the rook and continue. Rook take f4. Oh, I can't push it, but queen take this pawn. That's a checkmate threat. Hmm. Queen g5, rook comes here, queen check, rook, queen. Okay, king moves. King moves, then h5. Alright, we play h5. Now you can move the rook, eliminate these pawns, and continue. Queen comes to c5, just for attacking the weak pawns. Now queen take on this pawn will be always a threat, cause the queen is already like protecting it, so I cannot take this pawn in the next move. So I need to make some moves like king x7, rook f5. Okay, now it is like a forcing move, so we have to take the pawn and then he will grab. Queen take. Hmm. Queen d3 check. Just take this rook and that's it. The king moves anywhere and then we take this rook. Alright, so that's a very easy win for us. Now this is right to play. He can play king in any of the options. Well, king comes here, then that's a easy queen win. So the king comes here. He will play this, go on with queen take on this, king take it and then capture the queen. Hmm. So this is white's turn, where white is thinking, having 25 seconds remaining. And if you are enjoying the stream, do like the live stream. So we have queen take g1, that's the rook, the king take it, and then pawn take queen. So he resigns the game. We have another game, and we are playing as white. So let's play d4, d5, c4, the queen's gambit, and then knight c3, knight f3, quickly take the pawn, and then take out the bishop. Play e3, a6. So we play a4. Idea is to block b5 and then e3 along with bishop d3 castling. So bishop d3 castling. Hmm. Now welcome Akshay Sinha to my channel. If you want to reach 1500, then what you can do is follow some opening principles and stop making mistakes. That's it. Now there are some guidelines that you must realize. Hmm. Bishop g5 idea is to create some pins with the queen also. So basically now we cannot take it, like the bishop can also take it, right? So we can just pressurize the center with e4. Now there is another problem with this. Like e4, if we take knight take, and that's a very easy win for you, right? But after e4, knight take on this pawn will be a threat. So this is important for us to defend this pawn. Now, if I have to defend this pawn, then what can I do? So I can play bishop c2, rook d1, and support it. Okay, x6. Now he is not giving a lot of time. We play bishop x4. Now this move is a trap. He play g5. We play bishop back. The bishop diagonal is open. That's all we want. And so on we can push x4 and all. x4 if we try to push. If he takes, then that's a big mistake. If we push, that can be an okay move. Okay, he push it. Now here, this is our move. Queen f4, x5, f3. Just attack these pawns. Now we take. If we take, the pawn will going to be pushed. That will be a pawn storm. So just take. Knight coming here. No, knight take it. So the knight take it. Uh, Now what can we do is queen to g5, capturing this pawn and the mate. He play knight here. We play queen take x5. The checkmate coming. So knight f6, then rook sacrifice. Okay, knight take it. Queen x7, that's the mate. Alright, that was an easy win. So we have another game, and now we are playing as black. e4, we play the Scandinavian. Not a very good opening, but let's play that. e5, so that's a good opportunity. We play c5 and then d4. Now this is white's turn. Queen f3. We play the move knight a6. Sorry, knight x6, x3, f5. e2 went patient. No, e6. Then knight c7 and all. The idea of f5 is to block this idea g4, and so on. We have queen checks. If we play g4, then queen coming out. So that will be always a threat. We play a6. Idea is to block this, and now we cannot play b5 cause queen take. Look, it's a very easy available option. So what we must do is bishop take this pawn. So bishop take it back. Queen take this, and that's an easy win now. Okay, so this is white to play. White's queen is trapped. Oh, another fact is white's queen is trapped. The queen cannot come here. Queen is trapped. So queen take rook, bishop take queen. You can capture this pawn in the next move. First play the queen x4 check. Okay, take out the queen. Now play queen d5 and attack. Okay, now this is white's turn. White continue with the move knight f3. We play knight g4. Idea is simple. If you take, then pawn take. It will be attacking the knight, but he does not take it. So we continue with the move knight e3 check. Bishop take, pawn take, and then king comes to e2. c4, opening up bishop. Knight take it, bishop comes out. The knight take it, bishop take, pawn take. I mean king take and all. So that's possible. He play b3, castle. Knight e7, knight here and take this pawn. Hmm. So take the bishop here. Now that's a good opportunity to invade his position. Queen e4. You can take the pawn. You can take this pawn and then eliminate this knight. Okay, so this is white's turn. He played e5. We play knight take e5. With every single move, there is one weakness created. Okay, if you understand your weakness, that's a good opponent. So bishop c5, creating pin. Bishop and the queen attacking. We play rook here, even further attacking the knight. So this is white's turn. Now let's see where he placed the king and all. Okay, he resigns. So we have another game, and we are playing as white. So let's play d3, d3, then f4. This is also a quite good opening. We play knight f3, g3, bishop g2, castling. Castling and then queen e1. So this is the opening. Okay. Now you all may feel that this is so bad opening that I'm playing, but actually that's not true. Okay. We strike the center with e4. He take it, pawn take it back, and now we are looking forward for the fork. Well, we'll not push the pawn forward and play queen c3 and attack this pawn. The most prominent move can be played is bishop e6, where we'll take the bishop e3 and just block this plan. Now we always have this option in hand, pushing the pawn forward and attacking this. So he played knight e4. We'll go on with the move bishop g2, knight check. That's a poke, winning the queen. King comes to f2, and we lose the queen. Black on with castling, e5 attacking this knight. So knight check, no. Bishop d2, knight take, bishop take, pawn push. Rook to d1, capturing this pawn. No. Knight e5. So knight e4, then c4 and all. So that can be played. Queen e7, c4, blocking this pawn from being pushed forward. Bishop, knight b4, a3, knight check, king back, knight take. Bishop c3, knight e4, mm, knight check, pawn to this, g4, making space for the king. Rook g1, He can simply trade off the pieces. We take it back. Rook d8, rook g1, simply declining the trades and all. Hmm. Okay, bishop x3 as an indication that we are attacking this knight. Now he'll try to protect this, and then we'll try knight f6 check. So knight f6 check, he take pawn take, the king moves there. No, king h8, b4, and there is a lot of chances he'll not take it. He take the knight, so that's good. Uh, we go on with b takes c5. Alright, we designed this game. Now, uh, we'll play another game, and we are playing as black. Okay, so this is white's turn. c3. We play c5. We take. Play d5. The slap defense. No, yeah, kind of slap defense. e6. Bishop e4. Queen a5. We take. And then knight e4. Wow, I can't believe this. A person who is nearly 1700. He fell for that. b4 knight take on this. Gonna take, gonna take. Hmm. Welcome, big fan of BMW. Hmm. Queen c7. Simple idea, just defend your pieces. Play, take the knight back and attack. Knight e4. Idea is to play queen check, but he does not allow. So knight takes g5, x6, and then castling. Hmm. He play x3, we play a5, and then gonna take this pawn along with queen c4, queen take, pawn take, and then push. Uh, Rook a1, queen take b4. Oh shit, I cannot believe this, man. Hmm. So f4, the touch. Okay, we play knight f3, d3, and oh, sorry, we play g2 and then bishop g2 along with. Uh, so bishop g2, castling, and then e4. That will be the plan. Now d4. So this is quite different variation. Castle, sacrifice the pawn, takes knight e5. Rook open. He play bishop. We strike the center. e4. Queen h5. Uh, Bishop g6. We play queen. g4. c3. Protecting our pieces. That's it. Now this is white. Black to play. Black play queen e7. Uh, Bishop take e4. So g6 and then queen take b7. Now he play rook here. We play queen and give some checks. Queen f3. Uh, we play queen h3 and then the knight should come out. Bishop f4. Now what can he do is move the queen, like he has to protect the queen and all. So queen comes here. Knight a3. Queen take this pawn. Hmm. So black's turn. Let's see how black responds over here. Uh, Queen take x3. Okay.